What's going on, guys? Patrick here, welcome back. And in this example, we're told that Mark and John divide a profit of $13,500. If Mark receives $1,200 more than 3/5 of John's share, how does the profit get split? So what I'm going to do in this case is introduce variables. So X and Y, you can use any variables you want. So I'm going to let X be Mark's share. And then I'm going to let Y be John's share. So what's going to happen here is we got to create two equations because we have two unknowns we got to solve for. So how can we create equations? Well, what they're doing is they're taking a profit of $13,500 and they're splitting it. So we know that X plus Y is going to be $13,500. And then we're told that Mark receives $1,200 more than 3/5 of John's share. So if John's share is Y, his total share is Y, then if we multiply that by 3/5 and then add 1,200, that's what Mark's share is going to be. Right, so one more time, Mark, his share, is going to be 1,200 more than 3/5 of John's share. Okay, and now we got two equations and two unknowns. So whichever way you want to do it, whether it's with substitution, elimination, we just got to solve for the X and Y. So what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to multiply everything here by 5 just to get rid of this fraction. I just feel better working without fractions. So we'd end up with 3y plus 6,000 equals 5x, like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to isolate. Let's isolate for the y here. So we would have y equals 13,500 minus x. I just brought this x over, and I'm going to sub in this expression for this y. Now again, you don't have to be going down this road that I am. There's pretty much an infinite amount of ways that you could solve this, just as long as you get the same answer. So if I sub in this here, I would end up with 3 times 13,500 minus x plus 6,000, and that's going to equal 5x. And now notice that we have an equation in terms of one variable. So now we can just solve for that x right there. Okay, so 3 times 13,500, that's going to give us what? 40,500 minus 3x plus 6,000 equals 5x. And then I'm going to bring this negative 3x over, so we would have 8x. And then over here, we would end up with 46,500, like that. And now to isolate for this x, we just divide both sides by 8. So basically, x is going to equal 46,500 divided by 8. And when you do that in your calculator, you'd end up getting this amount right here. So that's what x is going to be, $5,812.50. So that's going to be Mark's share. And then notice we can solve for John's share here. Right? We could take 13,500, which is that total amount, subtract 5,812.5, and we would end up getting 7,687.5. And so that there ends up being John's share. And then you could check these numbers. You could add them, make sure that they equal 13,500. And then I erased that second equation, but you could sub them into the second equation and see if they hold. So you would take this number, multiply it by 3/5, add 1,200, and you should end up getting that number.